Hello YouTube. Recently I've been thinking if Raidenational is still good or not. I mean, that's a redundant question because it's not been that long and we all know that the team used to perform quite well, and one of its best aspects was the fact that it was just so easy to use, right? But that's been like nearly 2 years ago, and since then obviously everyone has had loads of time to form the emblem domain, and also many things have come out since then that could potentially challenge its power levels, such as the entirety of Sumeru, Dendro, Hyperbloom. Most people are not even bothering to build Raiden anymore for anything else that's EM. That's not EM, right? But personally I still prefer Crit Raiden. So let's just jump into the build and what we're gonna do in this video. The builds are quite simple, really, nothing to them. It's your standard best in slot crit build. I didn't go for C2, so it's not as strong as most other people's Raidens. I know that many of you have had the time to pull constellations on her, but I prefer to save for other units most of the time. Well, with the exception of this, of course. And that's the other thing, that I'm gonna replace Yingqiu with Yelan, just because it's gonna yield a much higher damage percentage, and since this applies extra hydro, then I'm pretty sure it's like closest Yingqiu anyway. And obviously, as you can see, my builds are like very hyper invested. Everyone has like one of the best weapons equipped, so even for me a lot of things have changed since the inception of Raidenational. My builds are a lot more refined, and with that out of the way, let's start testing it. It's best that we start with some pushover enemies, I think. And maybe that was not such a good idea after all. I'm not even done setting up the combo and he's already in the down phase. Yikes. Unlucky. Don't worry guys, we will move into Abyss as well. Alright guys, here comes my favorite damage punch in the game, the Primo Geovishap. And as you can see, he proved no challenge to us whatsoever, so let's move on. Alright, let's see. Just the initial slash of the ultimate deleted him as well. I don't want to waste any more of your time with overworld stuff. As you could see, nothing really poses a challenge. So let's just do some Abyss, right? For the first half I'm gonna be using an elo team, but I'm not gonna be showcasing that in this video since this is more about Raidenational. Let's go. Yes, first half was a breeze. It didn't get any meaningful buffs though.
Shine down! Everybody stand back! Eat this! Nice and spot! Game's up! Fine silver!
Oh my god, I'm getting knocked over like fresh.
Born to oblivion! I'm going in! You're toast! Here comes the catch! Gotcha! Busted! Now you shall perish! Get them! Everybody stand back! Let's look! Eat this!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
I feel like I'm not making more optimal moves here guys, but obviously that doesn't really matter in a game like this. The whole point of this setup is that it's Unga bunga. Just a quick heads up, we got a crit buff here, so that's absolutely fantastic. I think over here we need to think at least a little bit though. Let's wait for his something of a jig phase. So he's gonna summon these, then he's gonna go invisible, I believe.
Illusion shattered.
There we go.
I'm going in.
Here comes the catch.
Torn to oblivion. Everybody
Pretty
stand
chill.
back. Let's Boba, get them.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
You're toast. Now you shall perish.
Yep, quite nice. We didn't get any meaningful buffs, so I just chose the HP restore one. This is gonna be really annoying without rolls though, but let's see.
Out of the frying pan, into
Closer
the
than I
fire.
thought I was. I have to make sure that the purple thing does not hit me.
Gotcha. Gutsy.
Nice and spicy. There is no escape.
Want them to move together for the laser attack.
Go.
Why not they gonna do that though? Thank you.
Going in.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha, ha. Ha.
Oh, I killed him too fast. Pay attention.
Get them.
Let's let them res.
Let's light it up.
Just focus fire again.
Shine down. Teamwork is tricky. Eat this.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Busted.
Torn to oblivion.
And a bit of confusion. Yeah, wasn't too hard. Although with a hyper investment team like that it shouldn't be. So overall this team is still quite good. Although I do not recommend to run a Yelan for everyone, because I think most of you will find a Xingqiu to be much more comfortable because he offers that great interruption resistance. However, I'm just a sucker for big damage, and in that department Yelan, especially at like constellations, far out damages him. Not to mention that Yelan's passive also gives a ramping damage increase to the character that's on field, which is most likely gonna be Raiden in this scenario. And with that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.